struggling to lose weight or you've hit a plateau, in your mind, do you feel like you just need to work harder and harder and harder and do more and more and more? That's not always the case. We had a client in 2020, 2021 that came in with us. Her name was Lee. Awesome client, Texas woman through and through, very type A, alpha, masculine energy, a real go getter, perfectionist, checked all those boxes. And she was super busy. Her vet practices were really growing. It was obviously 2020. Everybody and their cousin were getting dogs at that point and stuff, right? But she had struggled losing 30, 40 pounds for quite some time. And she had tried in-person trainers, multiple of them. She's been going to CrossFit, doing fad diets, supplementation things, MLM stuff, and nothing was working. She was getting very frustrated. I could tell she was pretty bitter on the whole fitness industry, if you will, when we first spoke. And she's like, I remember when we spoke, she's like, my nutrition is good. It's not my nutrition. I'm like, okay. And brought her in. Her nutrition wasn't that great. She dropped about 15, 20 pounds in her first 4 to 6 weeks working with us. And then for 3 weeks, she hit a wall where she wasn't dropping any weight and she was getting very frustrated. So I was like, okay, let's schedule a call. And come to find out, she was like doubling up on everything. She went from doing CrossFit 3 times a week to like 5 or 6. She was going on really long runs that I didn't tell her to do or her coach. She was doing our workouts and she told me she was even doubling up on our workouts. And I told her, I was like, look, I don't want you to do anything this week. And she's like, what do you mean? Like, no CrossFit, not doing your workouts, don't go for the runs. I'm like, no, I don't want you to do literally anything. Matter of fact, I want you to go get a manicure, pedicure. I want you to maybe go get a massage, have a spa day. If you want to do some light walking just for mental health reasons, get outside, get some vitamin D, go right ahead. But I don't want you to do anything this week. And she's like, this is so stupid. This isn't going to work. I'm going to gain weight. I'm going to waste time with you guys. And I'm like, well, what you're doing right now in doubling and tripling up isn't working. So what do you have to lose? And she's like, well, I guess I'm paying you to help me. So I guess I might as well trust you. And I was like, yeah, exactly. And she ended up losing 5 pounds that week. My point of this is we're often conditioned in life, the more and the more and the more that you do and the harder and harder and harder you work, you get more output, right? But that's not always the case when it comes to your health and fitness. By sometimes taking a step back, giving your body a break, releasing some pressure and some stress that you're putting on yourself, it can propel you much, much further in the long run because she ended up dropping 35, 40 pounds with us.